The views expressed are solely those of the speaker and not necessarily those of Paltalk.com, AVM software, or its advertisers.
News Talk is online. News Talk Online is a production of Paltalk.com, the largest multimedia interactive program on the internet with more than 4 million unique users on demand on iTunes and on YouTube and on my blog, GaryBaumgarten.com, where you are encouraged to post your comments, whether you agree with me or not. And thanks to our friends at CRN Digital Talk Radio, we're syndicated to an additional 12 million households. I am your host, Gary Baumgarten. Still having trouble with households. Why is that? I never had that problem before, Alan, before I met you. Households. Hey, today we're coming to you live, Alan, JC, and I.
Hey, what city are you in?
Hey, I am not
what
Barack
city
Obama.
Are you in?
I am not Barack Obama. I know what city I'm in. He's the guy who gets mixed up on the cities. McCain's the guy who forgets where he lives. So there you have it. Alan and I are here at the Democratic National Convention. Big doings here tonight because the names of Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama will be placed into nomination during the first hour, which is the current hour. They haven't yet opened up the festivities yet, but they will shortly. We're going to be bringing that to you live. And then Nancy Pelosi, the Speaker of the House, will call for a roll call, and a roll call vote will commence. Now, at a certain point during that roll call, Hillary Clinton is expected to magically appear at the podium and ask that the roll call be suspended and that there be a vote by acclamation for Barack Obama. Now, to say that this is scripted would be an understatement, but so will the Republican convention that we will be bringing to you live from Minneapolis next week. That'll be pretty scripted as well. And then later, we'll hear from, among others, Bill Clinton, the former president of the United States, and Joe Biden, the nominee for vice president of the United States on the Democratic ticket. So it's a very interesting, exciting, electrifying evening here at the Pepsi Center. Now, much has been made, Alan, JC, about the rift between the Clinton supporters and the Obama supporters. And yesterday, of course, Hillary Clinton gave her speech. There was a speech of unification in which she basically admonished her supporters to come into the fold and go out and actively work for the election of Barack Obama. But there is a bigger rift going on right here at the Pepsi Center that nobody else is reporting on. And folks, you're going to hear about it only here on News Talk Online on Paltalk.com. We are at the Pepsi Center, but can we buy Pepsis? No. All we can buy are Coke products. Look at that. Now, I think there's a conspiracy. I want the 911 Truth Committee to investigate this now. I want to know what the deal is. That I come to the Pepsi Center and I'm forced to drink Coca-Cola. Okay, well, with those important issues out of the way, I will open the floor to your comments, and Alan and I will field whatever it is that you have to say or suggest, and we will, of course, when they read the Pledge of Allegiance and the national anthem and begin the presidential nomination process, we will take a back seat and allow for that to come to you unfiltered. So let's start with Jeff joining us from Michigan. Jeff, welcome to News Talk Online on Paltalk.com, live from the Democratic National Convention.
Hey Gary. Hey Gary, how are you? Hey,
pretty good, Jeff. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. I've been told Monica Conyers got herself in trouble today in Denver. It was just on the news, and I was just wondering if you knew about that from Detroit. John Conyers' wife?
Nope, but we're Alan is checking that right now, and we'll bring you information about what happened with Monica Conyers, the wife of John Conyers here in Denver. John Conyers, a U.S. Congressman from Detroit. Thanks for the heads up on that, Jeff. And now let's go to Eric in Iowa. Eric, welcome to News Talk Online on Paltalk.com.
Hey Gary, I'd just like to comment on Hillary's speech last night. I listened to it and I thought she hit a home run. The only problem is I don't think it convinced anybody. I think there's so much hatred, and I didn't realize how much was behind this whole bitterness between the Hillary supporters and the Obama supporters. And with Bill Clinton speaking tonight and knowing how counterproductive he was to Hillary's campaign, do you think this is counterproductive to have him speaking at all?
Well, he has to speak. He is the former president of the United States, the last Democrat to be a president of the United States. He left office extremely popular, and there is a great deal of antipathy, a word that I've used repeatedly here, between Bill Clinton and Barack Obama. There's no question about that, even to the point where they've asked him to stick to certain subjects. Now, can you believe that? The campaign asked him to stick to certain subjects. Listen, nobody controls Bill Clinton. The only one who comes close to controlling Bill Clinton is Hillary Clinton. And as we see, as a result of his picadillos that keeps getting him into trouble, she doesn't do such a good job of it either. So who the hell do they think this campaign, they are telling Bill Clinton what he could talk about? On the other hand, Bill Clinton is slighting the Obama camp by not coming to